What's up, guys? You got PokeaimMD here with an OU Showdown live. This is actually being recorded on Monday because I'm now married. My wife is in the other room. We have some things to do before we go to DR, but we're not leaving till Friday night. So I'll be spending the next few days, obviously with her, but also making videos, streaming and whatnot. So I appreciate all the congratulations. It was awesome to see and read and whatnot. The wedding was great. As we get a few more things like pictures and whatnot and the videos and whatnot, that's gonna take about a month. They said I'll be putting some pictures up on my Twitter. Feel free to follow me, as well as sharing some stuff on YouTube, because why not? I said I would. But yeah, thank you everybody. It means a ton to me, and I want to show you guys from what I did have. This was like our cake. I loved it. You can see. This was our souvenirs for the guests. We handmade them. So we had like some Pokeballs that we made with Pokemon in them. You guys know, obviously I love Pokemon, right? So we had to do stuff like that. And these were my cufflinks that Marlene got for me. She got me Pokeball cufflinks. So I was really, it was a great day, and I'm so happy about it. And now we're coming back to fight Rain. Yay! Now Quagga made this team just bare hyper offense. We have Azelf, Focus Ash lead with a Selgor, Shift Gear Magearna, Zygarde. We have Kartana right here with SD, Normalium Z, Giga Impact. That's really cool. And then we have Calm Mind, Taunt, Tapu Fini. Now that actually looks really, really good in this game. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I absolutely love that. But I'm gonna lead a Selgor because what I think I can do, since he does lead Tapu Koko, is just Final Gambit turn 1. This thing is actually a giant threat to me, and I don't want to have to deal with it at all. So I'm gonna click Final Gambit. Now, whatever mon he goes out into, outside of, is Ferrothorn 364? Because I believe we have the same HP stat, unless it's 394. But maybe no, that's Tapu Koko speed. So basically, I'm clicking Final Gambit turn 1. Screw spikes. I want to either get rid of his electric terrain, so I'm not worried about Hoopa later, Hawlucha later, or anything, honestly. Just getting rid of something right now, a Final Gambit would be great, and not having to deal with electric terrain is amazing, especially because that allows me to go out to Azelf. And this Azelf is pretty cool because it lives Fake Out plus Return from Mega Lopunny, so I'll be able to get up rocks and whatnot. So it gives me Koko turn 1, which is crazy. What is that lag, man? Why is that still there? Which is awesome. I can now get in my Azelf. Now, the amazing thing about this is that as long as electric terrain isn't... Basically, he can only play electric terrain a certain way with Tapu Koko. With Tapu Koko plus Hawlucha. So as long as the electric terrain isn't up, I'll be good. I get in my Pelipper. I really, really, really want my rocks up, because if he U-turns out into Hawlucha, I'm gonna live every hit, and I can explode. He might actually go hard Hawlucha right now, or Swampert. Swampert's a good play too. Very limited turns of electric terrain right there. I'm gonna try and go for skill swap, assuming I live a waterfall, or if he even wants to double. That'd be really cool. Obviously, I'd be giving him levitate, but I don't know if I live this because I am defensive. I was defensive, but we can bring out Kartana right now, and I really want to breakneck blitz. I want to breakneck blitz so badly. But the great thing is, again, Koko is gone, and there's only one more turn of electric terrain. So one mon that can very easily win this game is either my Zygarde or my Zygarde or my Tapu Fini. I think my Tapu Fini is really good too. I mean, even my Shift Gear Magearna is really solid versus him, especially because it's defensive. And he opts to just give me Swampert immediately. So that was something that was going to be a giant threat to me. I'm assuming the reason he did is because he wants to bring out Hawlucha to attempt to set up. Let's see if Z Giga Impact is going to do enough if he opts to SD. He kind of has to SD because I do have Tapu Fini in the back. Yeah, but let's see if +1, this is neutral, Giga Impact is going to be able to knock him out. Beautiful, beautiful. And now I'm +2. I'll knock out Ferrothorn unless it's Chopper Berry, which is pretty common on this, but the rain is not a factor anymore. Celesteela cannot knock out my Zygarde, even if it is an offensive variant with a Z move. So I'm a really fat Zygarde. Same thing with Magearna. Magearna's really fat right there. So, oof. I get why he did that. He wanted to try and go for game immediately with Hawlucha, but I don't even know if +2 Hawlucha knocks out Tapu Fini. First off, if it's max HP, I don't think it has to hit a high jump kick versus this. Nice. Beautiful. Married, and I still gotta win. Okay. I saw some comment that made me die. I don't know if he was being sarcastic or actually believed it, but he was like, Man, what a stupid way for this channel to die. I was like, wait, what? No. Now I'm feeding. Now I'm working for two. You know, obviously it's not just gonna be me, but I was like, wait, what? Bro, I love Pokemon, man. I was with Marlene for 5.5 years. Oh, I love this dude. So I should know this dude. It's actually a very, very scary matchup, and he has a really cool team too. Very cool team, in fact. Kartana looks like it'll be key, and as well as Zygarde being able to deal with my cap lock on, as well as Zygarde being able to deal with a few of his mons. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to lead a Salgor because I can get up my... I can yawn him, basically, and then get up a Spike. I can also Final Gambit something, which is really cool. Obviously, Donphan's Sturdy is very annoying, and that is his Rocker. He could also have Defog on Kartana, but that means I don't have to deal with rocks. Yep, leads Donphan. Perfect. I'm going to get up a Spike and then just Final Gambit immediately. Actually, I can just Encore depending on what he does. Yeah, so I'll just get up my Spike first. Why not? And then I can Encore him if he goes for Stealth Rock. Obstacle Manaphy, which is incredible as well, because something is going to die to Final Gambit. And if Manaphy doesn't go down, I get in Kartana after anyway. If he goes for Scald, great. Manaphy being gone is incredible for me. Especially because I can easily just go out into Kartana right now and just click Sacred Sword. Because it hits Celesteela a little bit harder as well. That did so much damage. Woof. Woof, that did damage. Wow. If I'm Scarf, I don't think it can stay in. If he gets a Beast Boost, do I lose my charge? No. No. I'll go Azoth because I can get my rocks and then explode. If possible. Actually, the better play might just be to explode immediately. Or is it just to get up rocks first? Because I think I can live every hit from anything he wants to bring out. I'm pretty sure I'll level Fire Blast from this guy. Yep. I'm gonna get my rocks first. I don't care if he autotomizes or does any of that. Yep. Which he should. Nice. He'll Air Slash right here, but my Magearna will be able to take it. I get on my rocks to pressure Charizard, which is awesome. Misses Fire Blast, but that would not have done... I mean, it would have done a good chunk, but obviously now I keep my Magearna alive, and... No, I guess which is pretty bad for my opponent right there. But Extreme Speed from Zygarde would have knocked him out, but at the same time that would have been able to give him Rapid Spin, so I can understand why that turn did matter. Alright there, but if I Shift Gear up on my Magearna, I think I can win as well. So, and if he goes hard Charizard, like it's taking Stealth Rock, and then I obviously have Cart in the back. Like Cart, for example, is just doing some massive damage. I gotta be really careful though, because his own Cart kind of chucks me aside. Assuming he's gonna go Ninetales maybe. Donphan doesn't make much sense. I'm +1 and I have Stealth Rock plus Spike that break it sturdy. And if he goes Kartana, I don't think you knock me out without using a Z move. So, yeah, Ninetales makes sense to set up. Alright, let's Shift Gear, that way we can... I don't know if he has Encore or Disable or whatever, but I want to be able to threaten everything, so... He does have the Encore. Ooh, smart man. I'll go Azoth though, just in case he switches out now. He could just go for Blizzard too. But because he ended up going Donphan, I can now Explode, prevent him. That's a good play on my opponent's part too, but at the same time, like I said, I prevented him from spinning that turn. Explosion doesn't, like, it won't matter in a sense that he... It won't matter in the sense that he's not able to do anything with it. Does that make sense? So, Ninetales comes out. This is a speed tie. I'm actually really tempted to go for it, but... Especially because he could go for Freeze Dry. I don't... Yeah, this is okay because Ice Beam should 2-hit KO Donphan, which is what I'm definitely going for. I'm hoping it 2-hit KOs Donphan anyway. That is not a 2-hit KO, my friend. We're getting Kartana now because I can... Because the last turn of Veil is going to be gone. So I'm hoping 200 base power breakneck blitz smacks this Charizard alive. I don't mind if you go out into Ninetales as well. It's the same thing because it's going to come down to Kartana speed tie. So yes, he's making some doubles, but it's going to come down to our Kartana speed tie right now. Assuming he doesn't go, like if he goes Donphan, I obviously click Leaf Blade. Yeah, it would come down to this as he wins it, but I'm right here, able to live it since I was at a good amount of HP and +1, able to knock him out. I can now go out to Zygarde and honestly, 1,000 arrows, because if I don't think Dragon Claw is a raw Dragon Claw would knock me out. Exactly. I know I just barely survived that, but I doubted a raw Dragon Claw would knock me out. There was no point in Dragon Dancing, and if he did Dragon Dance after I went for the 1,000 arrows, I would go Tapu Fini, get up the Misty Terrain. That way his Dragon attack is weakened, and I can go right back down to Zygarde, take it, and win. But we're able to win this one. I did get a little bit lucky dodging a Fire Blast from Celesteela, but like the end game would have been different for sure. As well, like the entire game as it kept going would have been played. But I knew that if I kept Tapu Fini alive, I wouldn't lose to at least Donphan being able to spin. And this was something that could have combined up on Celesteela as well. Again, Hyper Offense isn't my preferred playstyle anymore, so it takes me if I play like 40-50 games with this, I can play these a little bit more clean, I feel, because then I obviously realize, okay, this is what I sack when I see this threat, this is what I keep alive when I see this threat, this is what I preserve. But it's not like balance where I have a switch into everything. I really love my opponent's UU team with Mega Venusaur and Mew and Victini, but it's still a fire team, for sure. Alright, Azoth is a great lead because you get up in my head. Let's get on my rocks. I'm assuming it's Scarf Victini. I feel like everybody defaults to Scarf Victini, yeah, when they build these type of teams. Tapu Fini has taunt, so that's my best play even if he doubles. How fast are you, my friend? Not fast enough. Alright, so we get into Cellgore just to get up Spike. Exactly, and this is another thing I can do. So the reason I also make this play is because if I Final Gambit right here, I kind of get a kill. And I'm debating it. It's worth it. I literally get a kill on something. And this thing is the only thing that's stopping my Combine Tapu Fini from doing work, as well as my Kartana and whatnot. So, worth. 10 out of 10 worth. Alright, so we'll go Azoth now because I can boom and once again just stop him from defogging. So, definitely worth because I got rocks. Yo, I don't want you having pressure. I can enjoy that levitate. I don't know why I did that. I could not tell you. Which Swords Dance up right now? Might be a little bit premature, but I'm expecting Togekiss or... I didn't think you would go hard Victini, you monster, you beast of a man. Human you. Yeah, so doubles out right there. Or goes for Blue Flare. I'm going to double back out into Tapu Fini because we prevent the Mew from going for Taunt. If he goes Victini, very solid play. I doubt you go for... Honestly, I doubt you go for an electric move right there, especially because Zygarde comes in. So I'm going to start setting up. This is the reason why I went for Final Gambit versus Venusaur, because he does not beat this Pokemon. Or does not beat it very well. Though those random Togekiss is a little annoying. Yeah, he's not beating this Tapu Fini at all. He could burn me eventually, but I'm gonna taunt. And just the fact that Venusaur was gone so early, which is why I obviously... Ooh, it's just gonna Scald now, aren't you? So he is Crow. I mean, excuse me, he is a subset. Sub-Combine Vincoon. But as I keep boosting, I don't know what he plans on doing after. Like, his Scald is going to eventually burn me and he'll be able to boost himself, but I'll be +6 and I'll be doing a good chunk. I don't want to attack him just yet because I want to make sure I'm +6. Obviously his burn will be a little annoying, but let's see how much this Moonblast does. Beautiful, beautiful, and that did 50. So even if he self-protects and does all that stuff, I still have way too many taunts. and I should win the game. Yep, 37. It's over. Calm Mind Tapu Fini putting in some work, man. It's actually over. He didn't even burn me with any of his skulls, which is crazy, and that was a roll to knock him out. So, yeah, that should be game unless he crits me with Z Hurricane from... There was no point in me not clicking Moonblast there. There was no point in me taunting either. I don't get what the game plan was there. Maybe he misclicked. I'm +6 Moonblast. Togekiss comes out. Calm Mind Tapu Fini able to win. And you saw, that's why I prioritize final gambiting that turn. Because best case scenario, he stayed in with Venusaur. I get a +6 Fini, and I beat a lot of his team. Sick. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm happy about that. Happy about that, how that one was played. A lot more clean than the last one. But then again, his team was also a little bit unorthodox. This is, speaking of unorthodox, just a bunch of threats. He actually just has a bunch of threats and then like 2 Pokemon that can sponge almost every hit attack in the game. Except for from the threats he has. Like if this Hoopa, if it was on my side, oof. Alright, game plan. Zygarde's gonna be pretty key in the fact that it makes me not lose to Blacephalon. Damn, this is a threatening team. I think Staldrag is going to be pretty clutch in this too. Just pressuring that. Calm Mind Taunt Fini does a lot. It's slower than... Okay, yeah. I understand why it has some special attack. I'm sure it lets it get some kill. But being slower than these Mammal Swine-esque Pokemon, don't like. Magearna eats an Earthquake from Defensive Lando. Alright. Get him my Young Rocks right now. As he's Scarf Lando confirmed. Awesome, awesome. I'm going to explode on Blacephalon, by the way. If it's Scarf Lando, it's either... Oh, that's nasty. Don't go hard, Gren. You monster. That's Battle Bond, Gren, looking at it. Especially because it's Scarf Lando, yeah. So, there's no way I'm not clicking Moonblast. I'm not going to risk him doubling, especially because I can taunt this guy. And, again, my Tapu Fini is going to be so nice in this. But what I'll do first here is get in the Selgor so we can get up some hairs. Perfect. That works too. I don't know why he went Hoopa, but I'll take it. Especially because he's going to end up switching out as he goes Lando. So great. So I get up a Spike. I wonder if he'd defog. I'll go for Yawn. And try and catch something. And then I'll Final Gambit as the Lando comes back in. Because whatever comes in, obviously you won't appreciate the Yawn. I'm not as worried about T-Spike. It does hinder my Tapu Fini, which is obviously annoying, but... And he's giving me chip on Mawile, which is great, so... Final Gambit right now. I doubt he'd stay in. That's crazy. Well, gives me Mawile. Good night. Good night, and that's a free Leaf Blade. That is a free as hell Leaf Blade. If I had knockoff too, oof! That did some damage. I made him to break that blitz, that way we don't risk no rolls. Get this Toxapex out of here. Nice, nice, nice. Are you Scarf Blacephalon too, or just Scarf Lando? Because, I mean, you're not going to appreciate this attack regardless. You have to go Gren, yup. Give him my Tapu Fini, and now Tapu Fini's just going to start claiming kills. That's so lovely. I'm actually going to Surf, just in case he goes Lando. Like, basically... Look how cool Tapu Fini is. And if I was faster than Hoopa, it'd make it even easier. So the second I Dragon Dance up with my... Lando's just going to defog, isn't it? So I'll get in Azoth and just get up my rocks again. Yeah, it's not like you're a problem. So get up my rocks again. Pressure you. I already got rid of Toxapex, which is amazing. I'm going to explode. That way he can't get a Beast Boost. Oh no, okay, that's a little bit bad. That is definitely bad. He's gonna Shadow Ball in the Z. Or yeah, he's gonna Z in the Shadow Ball, yeah. Now that's bad. This Mon is super threatening. Now if I had knockoff on Kartana, I knock him out regardless of an item. At 76. So I'm gonna actually have to go Tapu Fini and let it take a monster hit. It sucks. I didn't want to, but I think it was smart, worth it to do that. Because I'm kept Kartana alive because it's the only mon that can knock out Hoopa at the range it's at. And once it cooks Leaf Blade, it gets a KO if Blacephalon switches. I did Short Surf already too. Plus, once I shift gear, I kind of win, and I can shift gear on Lando. What are you gonna do? Zen Headbutt? I mean, Dark Pulse, Thunder Punch. Okay, that was the one attack I did not see coming at all, but that's a Leaf Blade KO on something. Blacephalon will go down, slashes. If I get +1, Blacephalon definitely goes down. Something is 2-hit KO'd, and gives me Hoopa, which is the only mon in his team, I believe, that can take a hit. It's time. Yeah, this should be game regardless, because everything was a hit, so. Shift gears, he goes Lando. I live this Earthquake. I have max HP. And I'm faster too. What the hell am I saying? Okay, I just won the game. I didn't realize I had enough speed for that. Then again, Scarf Lando is not running max speed anymore these days either. But look how much work that one yawn did and that spike did the entire time. That's why, I mean, defog on Lando is kind of a necessity, but I hate it. I hate it because I want U-turn, I want HP. Obviously, U-turn, Earthquake, and defog are like the staples, right, on that type of thing. But then there's like, I want Stone Edge, I want Explosion, I want Knockoff. Defogger is either Lando or Scizor. This would be an annoying one too. I think Zygarde's gonna have to win with, I have to get hit by Moonblast in order to do that. So I can get my weakness policy. Let's get up my rocks. Bantar, most likely. I like it like that. But get rid of you. What does that open up a door for? Mag? Not really. I'm SD in his face. I'm not sure how he wants to react to this. Obviously, Scizor is his answer, but like Scizor can only take so much. So like, if I go for an attack, right, he might actually expect me to SD. But Scizor can only take so much, you know? Actually, I'm gonna say, I don't want him roosting off my attack, so I'm actually gonna Sacred Sword here. It should 2-hit KO. And in the off chance he goes Lando on the potential all-out pummeling, which is an option too. I know that's Bantar. I think that Combine Fini can win this game. I just gotta get rid of Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn is a big threat. Ferrothorn actually walls the majority of my team. Scizor isn't usually packing superpower. U-turn, maybe defog on this one. Lando looks Scarf, but so actually Keldeo actually looks Scarf. But that's even better for Tapu Fini. Like I said, Tapu Fini, Taunt, Combine Tapu Fini can put in a ton of work versus him. It beats Scizor, beats T-Tar with a little bit of extra damage on it, which Zygarde is going to help in this game. And Zygarde's again going to set up on something like Clef or whatnot and help me out in that case too. I feel like he's going to double out into Lando here, but I mean, any damage on Lando opens up that door for Zygarde, so I don't care. 56, my god. Nice. I bet you I can go for my Z move right now and claim a kill. I'm going to do it. As he opts to bullet punch me, so I'm a little bit surprised he did that and kind of sad I wasted my Z move. But like, because what I would have done right there was gone Lando to pivot, especially if it's Scarf. Are you Scarf Lando, my friend? Or are you defensive? I should actually keep this alive, to be honest, but like switching in, exactly, like him doing that, I don't have any switch into this mon anyway, and you're giving me damage on Pharaoh, so I would gladly, like I don't care if he doubles back on Orlando. You're giving me damage for Zygarde. Like, you guys understand what I'm saying, right? I don't have to bother predicting because there you go, that's damage for Zygarde. Appreciate that damage for Zygarde. Should keep you alive though. Go with Selgor. I'm hoping you take 2 Scarf Earthquakes. As he goes for U-turn, even better because I get off a Final Gambit on something. Yeah, so perfect. We got the damage we needed for land. Like, even though I knew he was making those plays. Get the spike first. I yawn him. Let him get up his hazards. Even though Kartana is going to go down, I still think it's better for Zygarde. As he goes Clef. What's the game plan with this Clef right now? If he Calm Minds up, I Encore him. So, goes to Stealth Rock, I Encore that too. And now I Final Gambit and hopefully get a KO as he goes Ferrothorn. Awesome. Awesome. So, I get the KO on Ferrothorn, which is nice. Or, well, I put it in KO range rather, which is nice. I can go Mag. Ice Beam should be able to knock you out. I still think I'm outside of range of an attack from Lando, but I'm not 100% on that, obviously. And it's Scarf Lando, so it actually might just be Z Keldeo. Scarf Lando isn't even running max attack anymore, which is why he kept U-turning and whatnot. So we get rid of Ferrothorn, great. All the pieces are coming together for Tapu Fini to win, right? Everything's coming together for Tapu Fini to win. Let's see if your Earthquake KOs me. Yeah, I knew it. So we get rid of Scarf Lando, which is something that would be revenge killing Tapu Fini anyway. I should have actually shift geared there, but if I did, I feel like he would have went Clef and been able to wall me. Yeah, I don't mind this. I get in Tapu Fini. Throw off a nice little Moonblast. Calm Mind was my better play. I just messed up. Did I? The Hydro Vortex isn't knocking me out anyway. No way. No way. Yeah, I was about to say, hold up. I didn't mess up. No, we're good. And oh, look at all them hazards being up. Take some damage. Stone Edge. What? Why? He goes hard Clef, which means I get to click 1,000 arrows again. There's no point in Dragon Dancing. Tyranitar dies to hazards. I guess if he's Ice Beam, I lose. But yeah, that's why 1,000 arrows, because I win the game anyway. Nice. There's no point in Dragon Dancing because I didn't want to have to risk an Iron Tail missing or whatnot. Beautiful. And Tyranitar comes in and dies to hazards. Good game, man. I don't know who you were, but I don't know why I dropped the man as well. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So my only play that I might have regretted was not commenting up alongside Keldeo, because I knew it was, once I saw Scarf Lando, like the idea of it being Calm Mind Hydro Vortex makes a lot more sense. So commenting up alongside him would have allowed me to knock out Tyranitar and whatnot. This guy has Hazard Control in Lando. Alright, we leave Azelf because I have Skill Swap, which allows me to get up my Young Rocks versus a Deance and a Sableye. So that's why it's really nice. Versus this guy. Sages Turanda. His name sounds really familiar. Alright, so we're going to Skill Swap right here. He could stay in regular form. That would be an incredible play. Hey, enjoy that. I hope he gets up rocks. But now he has Levitate, but I get up my rocks. And I also get to get in my Selgor, which gives me a Spike. Maybe I shouldn't mess around with this and get up a Spike because it's actually a giant threat. I'm going to Final Gambit right here. Yeah, this thing's a giant threat to my team if it comes back in. It outspeeds everything. Love, love, love Kartana. Especially because I can SD up alongside in front of this Lando. And I have Normalium Z to knock out. And it's Scarf Lando too, so. It's another free SD. Give me your give me your Zygarde answer right now. Appreciate that. Let's see if it's Scarf Lele plus Scarf Lando. If it's not, this Kartana about to go in and win the game right here. Like literally right here. Yeah, I won. Yeah. Go ahead and give me that. Ooh. Unless it is, again. But, I mean, there's no way. There is no way. Yeah, this is why I'm plus 6 Kartana. This is why the Final Gambit was worth it on Deance, because as you can see, he had 2 Pokemon. I mean, especially when he revealed that it was Scarf Lando, it even further backed up my point that he had Diancie, which outsped my entire team. Now, whereas I could have easily gotten up a Spike because I gave him Levitate, so he didn't have Magic Bounce. Attacking him or going for Final Gambit was the better play. That thing outsped my entire team, unless I was like +1 Zygarde or Shift Geared Magearna, and it definitely threatened me. And you saw, like, literally to the point. I don't think I could have played that any better than what I did. Literally to the point. Kartana just outspeds the team. I'm assuming it was either Z, Lele, or yeah, I think it was Z Lele. It could have been AV Magearna plus AV Tangrowth, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe because Assault Vest Mag is just so good right now. But I do hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you everybody for the wedding wishes. It means a lot. I can't wait to go on my honeymoon to DR later this week. But till then, we'll have videos. You'll also have videos while I'm there. They'll be all pre-recorded. Some people are like, man, Joey be recording his tux. That's crazy. Come on, man. I have some priorities straight. But yeah. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.